Good morning and welcome to another Coaster Crazy vlog here in California. Today we're at Universal Studios Hollywood. Yes, a brand new park for me. I've never actually been here before, and the last time we came in 2016 we didn't even bother coming here. We didn't sort of plan to come here. We didn't go to SeaWorld either, so that's another new park we'll be going to on Saturday, I think. So yeah, Universal Studios, just parked in Jurassic Park. It was $28 for preferred parking. Sorry, not preferred parking. Preferred parking is $50. It was $28 for standard parking. So never been here before. There's not a huge deal of rides here. It's all on different levels as well. Really excited for the Studios Tour, which is like the highlight of this park. You also got Transformers, Revenge of the Mummy, Harry Potter, which was new that they added a few years ago basically. And you got all the City Walk in here, which is the same as what you have in Florida. So it's all your restaurants and your Starbucks coffees and your all sorts of stuff in here. So yeah, we've got the tickets, already got them, bought them online before we came. Really looking forward to it really. The park opened about an hour ago. I've just checked on the app. Most things are about 20 minutes to 5 minutes, so it's not too bad at the minute. Hopefully it doesn't get too busy. And I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm not as croaky as I was, or I have been in the last few days. So yeah, I've got the t-shirt on. Even though it's not really Jurassic Park anymore, the ride is now Jurassic World. And they've done some touches and some updates to it. Won't really be able to get many POVs or ride footage or anything at this park because Universal really strict on filming on the rides, unfortunately. But we'll film the whole or the majority of the Tram Tour, which I'm really excited for. Other than that, there's like the Simpsons ride, Despicable Me, the Minions ride. That's about it really. It's probably not as big as the one in Florida, but it's nice. It's nice round here. Got this big atrium, sort of obviously following everyone else really. Yeah, not a bad drive up here from Anaheim, about an hour. I'll see you when we get closer to the entrance to Universal Studios in Hollywood. There you go, the original Universal globe. Just gone through security. Yes, this park did open, believe it or not, in 1964. So it's actually quite old. It only makes it 9 years newer than Disneyland, which opened in 1955. So yeah, like I said, we've already got the tickets and get straight into this one. Might as well walk down the red carpet. Awesome. A couple of pictures. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying these vlogs from California. Latest one to go up, if you haven't been keeping up with them, was Knott's Berry Farm. Had a really good day there yesterday. Right, we're in. Yeah, still up, check the times again. Most things are 5 or 10 minutes at the moment. I mean, it's looking pretty busy. I'll be following Lisa because she's already been here last week, so she knows where things are. But I've got the map. Been collecting all the maps and entrance tickets as well for something, maybe something special in the future. But yeah, I don't really know where anything is at the minute, so I'm just going with the flow. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to the Studio Tour. That's like the main thing here. It's what it's famous for. You've got some movie inspired things on there like Jaws, Fast and the Furious, some special effects type things as well. I think that's Curious George. Yeah, I'll have a look at the map in a bit. Like I said, you've got The Simpsons as well, which was Back to the Future. Unfortunately, one of the best rides that they ever had at Universal. I think they still got Back to the Future and in Japan or Tokyo, I think. I think this is the first ride, isn't it? Express. I don't know. She's off. She knows where she's going. I don't. Oh, The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, Despicable Me. This is I don't know if it's new, but you got The Walking Dead haunted attraction walkthrough. Today's experience times 11. What was it? 10:30 and 11:45. So the next one is at about half an hour. Lovely park. You see Harry Potter over there. That was a huge expansion they did a few years ago. I don't think there was anything actually there before. Theming's great. Really clean and tidy. Yeah, got a good vibe from this place. I really like my movie style parks, as you can tell. If you watched the Dubai vlogs, I've really loved Motion Gate Dubai, Warner Brothers. They're my sort of parks. I love movie style parks. I don't even know where Despicable Me is. Have you gone past it? Because I think The Simpsons is down here.
You'll be able to move.
Wow. People getting special tours around. Really nice. But the funny thing is, if you just noticed, I've been filming for about, well, just over 3 minutes. We haven't even come to a ride yet. Lovely day again. Saying that, it's only 14 degrees. So it is jacket weather. You got two, oh wow, the view over there. Oh, get some good views. There is 2 coaster credits here as well, which is Revenge of the Mummy and Flight of the Hippogriff. So just the 2 credits here, but it'll bump my credit total up. And here we go, Despicable Me. Like I said, you won't be able to film much in these rides. 10-minute wait. Awesome. Hello, good morning. Oh yeah, be a nice quiet day today, hopefully. Look at the size of the queue lines. Ridiculous. Try and get as much footage as I can today, but like I said, there isn't a massive amount of rides here, so because I won't be able to film on most of the rides here, I'll try and get like queue line footage and things like that, pre-shows and stuff. I'll probably film the whole entire studio tour as well. So here we go, pretty much straight on.
If you are ready to be a minion, welcome to the family. So, do what I say, heed my words.
Yeah, I love Despicable Me and the Minions and everything around it. Yeah, basically, it's just a motion simulator. I've done the same thing in Universal Orlando, and yeah, it used to be a 3D movie, obviously, where you wear the glasses, and you can tell because there's a lot of 3D effects in there. And I just asked one of the guys, I said, did it used to be 3D? And he says, yeah. I said, I wonder, you know, what was the reason for taking it off? Apparently it was making people feel sick, which is what they also did with the Harry Potter ride as well. It's like the giant robo-arm thing, you know, they've got it at all the other parks, and yeah, that's quite cute, that, isn't it? Little dog thing. It used to be 3D, but they took the 3D off because it was making people feel sick. I mean, the 3D motion-based screen rides are brilliant in that, but not really any point if it's making people sick. But no, really good ride that. Minions, really enjoyed that. Awesome. Right, it's Tram Studio ride now probably. It looks like we've just entered Springfield because there's Krusty Land in front and the Simpsons ride. Yeah, I mean, I was never a massive fan of what they did with Back to the Future personally. It was one of my all-time favourite rides, and then they ended up turning it into the Simpsons. And basically the ride system is what I was trying to say. It's still the same. It's an old ride. It was made in the 80s, so they never really replaced the ride system to it. But here it looks bigger. 2 screens to it. Cletus Chicken Shack. There's a student tour, and the restrooms are just over here. So a quick toilet stop because it's about an hour long. This wait time 10 minutes. That's not bad at all. You got Krusty over here.
Make way down there. Escalators, restrooms are available on your right. Use those before jumping on a tram.
Right, here we go. It's saying 10-minute wait. It's probably not going to be 10-minute wait. There's no one in here. It's empty. We've just got a drink and a cinnamon pretzel as well to have while we're on there. I know from filming experience, from what I've seen, and for filming, I need to sit on the right-hand side, so I get that effect of Jaws coming out of the water. So yeah. Oh, you got 3D glasses. Oh yeah, that's for the. I know what that's for. That's for what's it called? Fast and the Furious and King Kong. So I've got my spot. I'll see you when we get going.
You made it! Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
His name's Paul.
And the greatest driver.
His name's Ryan.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Tour guide Paul
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
All right, we do have some quick safety rules as we're driving around our studio. If at any time during the tour you need immediate assistance, you have a medical emergency, you accidentally drop something important and it falls off the side of the tram. If you're experiencing this back in 1964, we're going to continue that tradition right now. But not everything that we're going to drive by is fake. Not everything is a movie set. That's a real fire station. You can take a picture, it's real though. They have one of these in every city and people are like, fire? So what's been going on our lot lately? What films show on the lot? Last week, they shot the last episode of Will and Grace. So the season that's on now, Thursday nights on NBC, is the last season of the show. They just recently filmed the final episode. We'll be driving by their soundstage. Superstore is another one of our Thursday night NBC comedies. We're going to be driving by the sound stages where they go. Kelly Clarkson has been doing a double shift on her lot because she does the Kelly Clarkson show.
Love the
here,
Grinch.
and she was recently one of the voice coaches on The Voice. That show just wrapped up its 7th part. Whoville from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and a big resort in Couples Retreat. All of those sets were built inside soundstage as well. Now, some of the next few stages we're driving by, they might be rehearsing some things inside, so they have reduced. They have asked me to reduce the volume just a little bit. Stage 18 on the left. This is used for AP Bio, one of our comedies with Patton Oswalt. And the last 2 stages on the left, behind this white trailer, sound stages 16 and 17 are both used for Superstore. They knocked out the walls in between the stages that separates them. So instead of having 2 fairly small stages back to back, they turned it into one big stage. And on the show, they work in a huge store called Cloud 9. The set of Cloud 9 is so big, it takes up 3 sound stages, 16 and 17. and the big stage off to the left, 20 north. All of these trailers is right behind the white truck on the right, where Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston lived in Bruce Almighty.
Close the door!
I'm in the shower.
That's our back lot right there.
Outside good. Inside bad, outside good.
Oh, you're done now.
B-E-A-U. This train going on right now is the same street that Marty
Back
McFly
to the Future.
drove a DeLorean down at the end of Back to the Future, right before lightning hit the clock tower at exactly 10:04. This is the town of Hill Valley of Back to the Future. This is such a famous part of our backlot. We're going to stop for a moment, and you can take some pictures. And while we stop, I'm going to show you what that City Hall building looked like in a few productions. Back in 1985, it looked like this in Back to the Future.
Let's go west. No, dude. Keep running.
Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City.
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Even though this is called New York Street, it can be dressed up to look like other cities as well. In fact, last year we used this as London in Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw. They did one of the chase scenes out of this barber backlot. We also used it last year in the latest season of American Ninja Warrior. They built one of the obstacle courses out on New York Street. Most of the sets we're going to be driving by today aren't even full buildings. These are facades. They're just outer shells. They just use these sets for the outdoor shots. Most of the indoor scenes are done inside the soundstage. There's a giant soundstage right in front of us. Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson is going to tell you about it.
It's the original King Kong that made the original movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up on the adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times.
3D time.
It's thrilled when Universal invited me back to Sky Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Sky Island.
Okay, everybody, hold on to your belongings. Remain seated at all times, and yes, put your 3D glasses on. We're going to Skull Island. That was a kit car for the newer version of the show. The Flintstones cars don't work now, but when they made the movie, they were powered by golf cart engines. And while the cars were moving, they had the actors move their legs under them to make it look like they were powered by their feet, like in the cartoon. We have a gyrosphere that can be seen in both Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. We're currently in pre-production for the next Jurassic Park. They haven't started filming it yet. They're just getting it ready. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard are both signed up to star in it, and they're going to be joined by Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, and Laura Dern. And this is the first time all three of them have been together since the first Jurassic Park. That was back in 1993. So we're excited. We get everybody together for the next Jurassic Park film, and that's due to be released July 21st. Both Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. John Hammond, the guy that built Jurassic Park, wants to say something to all of you.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That was it. That's all he wanted to say. This is where we've stored a lot of the sets from the Jurassic Park films over the years. There's an RV on the left. In the Lost World, that was a mobile laboratory that a T-Rex pushed it off a cliff while people are trapped inside. And we thought you guys might want to see dinosaurs, so we put some on both sides of the tram. Everybody should be able to see the spitters. Why would we do that? They're doing it again. That's terrible. That's why my seat has a window. It's not fair. If you see that as many times a day as Ryan and I do, you get a window. That's a perk. If you didn't get wet, don't laugh at people sitting next to you that got wet, because sorry, car 3. Sorry, car 1. Now look up at one of the monitors, and here's that flashpoint special effect in the movie Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid!
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I love you, Tiger! Funny posted!
These old Mexico sets can also be seen in Three Amigos, Nacho Libre, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Lately, they've been using it for a new show that's going to start airing later this month, Picard, with Patrick Stewart. They were shooting scenes here. And then when we leave old Mexico, we cross into the Old West, the sets that Quentin Tarantino used for the Sony picture Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There's an opera house on the left that was used as a saloon that they were shooting scenes in the movie. Leonardo DiCaprio and a little girl were sitting in front of the front door reading books. They got into a long conversation about filmmaking and acting. And this is such a famous part of our backlot. We're going to stop for a moment. These are some of the first sets that were built on the lot. Some of these The episode of Home and Family that they're shooting today airs tomorrow. They normally film that show just one day in advance. Here's a good example of a set built inside the sound stage. We're going to stop here for a moment, but even when we stop, remain seated. This looks like a subway station. This set is 30 years old. A couple years back, they were filming an episode of Bones in here, and they were shooting the scene at night. And they waited for our tours to finish for the day before they started. Whoa, wow. Hold on. That was an earthquake. No, don't laugh. It's an earthquake. It's not over.
Whoa.
what happened in the episode. Unfortunately, the Amity Police Department needed us to close the beach for a little while because of the shark attacks. And we caught a shark. We have it hanging on display. It's right in front of the hotel, over here on the right. Now, even though they caught the shark, they still don't want us to reopen the beach because another shark has been sighted out here. They haven't caught it yet. We've got a scuba diver patrolling the area. I don't see him, but he should be around by the boat. Is he there? Oh, there he is. Sir, have you found a shark? Mister, do you see anything? Are you all right? The shark ate him. Yay! We're gonna drive on a very old dock. It's very slippery. So everybody please remain seated as we make our way across. Oh wait, hold on. The shark just took part of the dock. I don't even see the shark. It's underwater. No, wait. I see it. My seat has a window. We got attacked by a shark. Of course, it's inspired by the movie Jaws, but that's not the shark that Steven Spielberg used in the storybook world of Dr. Seuss alive. Some of the most talented artists in Hollywood worked for months to create a living, breathing movie.
Sets from The Grinch, one of my favourite Christmas movies.
The fantasy world of Dr. Seuss became a reality. I'm gonna guess that most people on the tram already know the Who's live near the Grinch, and they're afraid of the Grinch. The Grinch is afraid of their other neighbor, Norman Bates. The man is a psycho, and he runs the Bates Motel. This is the set from Psycho. Norman lives in that creepy house at the top of the hill. That's him! That's Norman Bates right there. Hey, Norman, there's a woman. Her name is Marion Crane. She's checked into your motel. She's missing, and that's her car. If she's still checked in, could you check the registry? Thanks. This is a great photo. Get a picture of the house from Psycho. Get a picture of the Bates Motel. And look at all the destruction behind the Psycho house. An airplane crashed. It destroyed the whole neighborhood. It crashed because aliens shot it down. This is all a set that Steven Spielberg had built for War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come. He'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of tonight.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Shaw traced us. House can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
All right.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Robin, I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Okay, we're gonna go catch up with them. Now is a good time to put those 3D glasses back on. And get ready. Owen Shaw's getting pretty close to finding us. We don't want him to spot us while we're hiding. So please turn off your camera lights and your cell phone lights. No bright lights while we hide.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. It's me and Owen faster. Robin, Letty, hook him up.
I got the move by the horn!
Now we're moving.
You can be the witness to whatever I'm calling today! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Find the claws!
Way to go, Letty. Drop line another missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Robin, don't shoot. Head on the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold on. Strong ladies. You guys will get out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Well, thanks. Well, now we're going to take you back to the unloading area, and you can continue your movie-making experience by going on rides based on hit movies and television shows. We have the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, the Transformers ride, the Simpsons ride. A little bit later this year, we're going to be opening a ride based on Illumination Entertainment's The Secret Life of Pets films. We've got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in the park. There are 2 rides in that section, Flight of the Hippogriff and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Our shows include WaterWorld, a live SeaWorld spectacular.
Right, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, the studio tour. That was amazing, that's so iconic as well. Especially the Jaws scene when the Jaws comes out of the lake. Absolutely brilliant. You got 2 sort of rides on there as well. You got the King Kong experience and Fast and the Furious. The thing is, over in Orlando, they're actually rides. You got the new Reign of Kong Skull Island. That's basically what we've just seen, and the same for Fast and the Furious as well. That's the same thing we've just seen there, but it's obviously just a ride over there. So much prefer something like that, whereas a part of a tour, I thought it was brilliant. So, like I said, so iconic. I was so happy to have actually been on that. So that's it for that. Let's go on some rides. Not sure what we're going to first, but the views from this park. I know I said Legoland Windsor's got some of the best views in the world at any theme park. I'll tell you what, that's pretty impressive, that. Oh, you've also got WaterWorld show as well. That's the music that's playing in the background. And if you remember, when we was at Motion Gate Dubai, I was saying about the Green Hornet ride, that a lot of movie studio parks had built a ride based on a film that wasn't very popular, that didn't do very well. It's the same story with WaterWorld over here. Commercially, WaterWorld was a massive flop in the movie industry, so they ended up putting the show here just to sort of try and get people more interested in the franchise and the film. Again, it's a really old film, and I'm quite surprised they've still got the stunt show here, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. Big fan of WaterWorld film. Basically Kevin Costner or the whole world flooded. Again, ask your parents if you're a bit young, because it's quite an old film now actually. But back round through Springfield now. What a great park this is. Looking at the queue times, everything's sort of 15-20 minutes really, nothing really past half an hour. I think if we're here we might as well do the Simpsons ride, although we don't like the one in Florida. We're walking past it, we might as well do it. Saying that it's on 40 minutes, I tell you what, let's not bother. We're going to do the Mummy. Yeah, let's not bother. Although I just said everything was 15 and 20 minutes. Obviously not. Yeah, we'll do the lower lot. I mean, I don't really know my way around this park. It's not the biggest of theme parks. It's nowhere near the same size as the one at in Orlando. Unfortunately, Jurassic World is currently closed. I've seen that on the app as well, so I'm a bit gutted if we don't get on that today. Right, so we've already gone down one escalator, we're on another one, there's another one down here, and I think there's another one down there, so there's 4 escalators to get to the lower part of the park. Down here you've got Jurassic World, which obviously used to be Jurassic Park, and you've got the Mummy down here as well. I think Transformers is also down here as well. So like I said, it's not the biggest of parks. It's really nice, so the views are amazing. And you got Andy's Tower Crane Services here. It said on the tour we're actually building a new ride based on Pets at Home. No, why do I always say Pets at Home? Secret Life of Pets. I have no idea why I keep saying Pets at Home. Oh, excuse me. Right, so about 5 to 10 minutes later, we're down at the bottom. Unbelievable, the height of this place. So Jurassic World closed for refurbishment. Oh no, gutted. Transformers down here, and Revenge of the Mummy the ride, which is the indoor dark coaster. We'll be able to film on this one again. Oh, we need to use lockers. Oh, we don't apparently. Oh, it was a bags on ride. That was awesome. Literally took 4 minutes to get on there. I'm walking straight back round and doing it again. 2004 Premier Rides launch coaster. It's fantastic. It's exactly the same as the one that's in Florida. Same model, same age, same everything. It's brilliant. You got projection mapping in there, screens, set pieces, physical things. Oh, it was brilliant. It does say 20 minutes there, but that was 4 minute wait time. That was fantastic. Yeah, it's an LIM launch coaster, 2 launches on it, 1 forward, 1 backwards. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's really good coaster that actually. We walked pretty much, well, you saw it, you saw the footage, we walked pretty much straight onto it, no wait at all. There's a single rider line here as well, which isn't even in use, or is it? Doesn't really matter. Oh, it does work, yeah. Might as well go on single rider, but it's not really needed. Yeah, fantastic. I'm a bit gutted about Jurassic World though. I've just actually messaged a friend who's coming out here very soon. In fact, it's Sean from Theme Park Worldwide. I said it's closed, and he says, oh yeah, I forgot it's down for maintenance. He said it should be only taking a couple of days, so we won't get on it because we're only here for the day. So yeah, I'll see you when I come back off Revenge of the Mummy. Another awesome ride there on the Mummy. Brilliant. Walked straight on, did the single rider, didn't wait at all really, to be honest. Got some character interaction here. You've got Bumblebee. Them costumes are amazing. so good. Right, next up is Transformers the ride 3D. Done pretty much exactly the same one in Orlando. 10-minute wait time for that. Happy days. I'm guessing it's the same ride, and I'm guessing that that's where the other new ride's going to be, Secret Life of Pets, where they're building the crane. I mean, for me, that'd be a perfect job. Love Transformers.
A dedicated combat force of humans and Autobots to protect Earth from the Decepticons. It's Ravage. He's already inside. D, sir. Give me an update on that reserve. Boss readiness. What was his name? What was it?
Evac, sir.
Right, Evac.
To go. Come on, let's get out of this city.
Your reward is with me.
Move it.
Protect your spark.
Just dropping in. We're on our own. What do we do?
Beg for mercy never.
Just say yes.
Lincoln, you don't seem very confident about it. Very well. Lincoln, bring your family with you. Turn around. Who is this freshling here?
That's amazing, that. The Megatron. Yeah, the ride is great. Absolutely fantastic ride. 3D based ride, track system. It's amazing. There's quite a few of these around now. Obviously, you got Avengers at Motion Gate Dubai that we did, and no, it wasn't at Motion Gate Dubai, was it? It was at IMG World of Adventure. That's where it was. And then you've got Spider-Man as well, which I think Spider-Man's still my favourite one out of all them type of rides. They're still really good. Just looking on the map before, other than Jurassic World, we've pretty much done this whole bottom section of the park. So we need to go back up to the top again. And yeah, it said 20 minutes before, but it wasn't. It was walk-on when I did the single rider. You got some dinosaur encounters over here. Still got Christmas trees up, which I think's it's quite, yeah, not as many. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted about that. There's people going down there. Yeah, I think we're going back up the top now. So here's something you don't see every day on a theme park based YouTube channel. I'm having a burrito. Yeah, I quite like Mexican food, but I've only been having it the past sort of few years really. So I've got some guacamole and some salsa, and yeah, it looks really nice, some melted cheese on it. Looks lovely, that, and a drink as well. Not too sure how much. Oh, 14, yeah, $14.99 for that. Looks really nice. That burrito was delicious. We're on our way around to do, is it open? Oh, it's closed. $2.45. Right, yeah, we're on our way around to do Kung Fu Panda, yeah. I completely forgot what it was I was going to go for. And then we'll have to come back and do The Walking Dead. Yeah, the burrito was delicious actually, very nice meal. Really enjoyed that. Got some characters, you got a Scooby-Doo there, you got a Frankenstein's monster. Annual passes. I wish. I think Kung Fu Panda is down here somewhere. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda. Here he comes. Huh? Oh, there's an actor.
Yeah. Well,
Axes.
You know what you know, and I know what you know, that I know that you know what I know. If I pay taxes, I'd be so mad at you. I don't pay taxes.
Right, next up, Kung Fu Panda, which is just here.
Missed the spot.
Right, hopefully, if we're in now, we'll come straight out, we'll go and do the Walking Dead horror attraction. Yeah, we're straight in with this one. So with it saying DreamWorks Theatre, it looks like they can change this movie whenever they want. So it probably was Shrek at one point, and then Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon as well.
But I'm the cutest! And I'm the sweetest!
I hate to break it to you, but we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show. Say what? Says everybody here, right? Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. Hey!
I hope you can swim!
Glad you're back. Thought we lost you. Please try to stay with us. You're supposed to be our back. Oh, no, you don't. Can the power of cheer. You're no match for my hammer. Just. I'm coming down. Fools. Get out of here. Think again. Fu Panda, go
Hello! Excellent. Hello. Right, we've just come out of the DreamWorks Theatre, and yeah, I put a bit of footage in there. It was basically just a theatre with projection mapping on either side. That was spot on. The only downside of that whole thing is we had a better experience at Motion Gate Dubai. Whereas that was a theatre, the one at Motion Gate Dubai, you're actually in a boat simulator with 3D glasses. That was just like a, I don't know, slightly different, but you just sat on seats that vibrated a little bit. There was a little bit of a spray, and that was about it really. But the 3D projection mapping around the sides was really good, really fantastic. Right, next up is The Walking Dead. I just want to say actually, if you do come to this park and that last attraction that we went on has got a big queue, I probably wouldn't bother with it. If you've never seen it before, obviously go and give it a go. So this is basically a horror walkthrough, like a scare maze or scare house. So looking forward to this. Won't be able to film inside this one at all, unfortunately. Really like the Walking Dead program, although I need to catch up on it. So I got halfway through and then stopped watching it. Yeah, big queue for that. It's literally Well, it just opened. I just come out of Walking Dead. Yeah, you weren't a lot of filming there. There's, like most of these sort of scare attractions they have in America, they actually have staff in certain sections to stop people taking pictures and stuff like that.
Actually to stop them from going, hitting the actors.
Well, yeah, just for safety for the actors as well. But no, it was really good actually. Very short, wasn't really scary. If you've never done stuff like that before, you probably find it very scary. The quality of the acting in there was pretty good. The set pieces were amazing. It was awesome. It was a really good horror walkthrough. Probably only lasted a couple of minutes, if that. But it's all about the set design. I think that was actually one of the actual houses that they had at this year's Halloween event. And I'd love to come to California and do the Halloween event one year, because apparently Knott's Scary Farm is meant to be amazing. Apparently you can film in their houses, and you can here as well. But that one you couldn't film anything. Photo bombing.
I'm a shark.
Yay! You're on the vlog now. Coast of Crazy, check me out. Yeah, so that was awesome. Right, we're gonna have to be quick here because we wanted to see the animal show. So we're entering Hogsmeade, World of Harry Potter, and you got one of the coaster credits in here, the Flight the Hippogriff, which is pretty much the same as what you've got at in Florida at Islands of Adventure. This looks really cool, doesn't it? I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I do like the movies. I have seen them all. You can get the wands and you can interact with stuff like you can at the other park. Really good theme in here. You get your buttermilk as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure what used to be here. I think it was just like some sort of theatre or something. I think the coaster's only over there. And then we've got time, we'll go and do the animal actors. Again, you've got actors in here dressed up. Right, so Flight of the Hippogriff, I'm looking on Roller Coaster Database, just there. 2016 Mack Rides Young Star Coaster, and we're pretty much straight onto it. Yeah, I won't be able to do a POV on here, unfortunately. One, yeah. Number 6. There we go. 1 lap special.
Laura's like, is that it? I was like, yeah, that's it.
Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, here's my feedback. Maybe a little more threatening.
I'm not threatening my friend.
I mean, he's got a big gun, and it's the climax of the movie. He's nuts.
Okay.
Bring him.
Say hello to my...
Everyone! Hi! Wow, thank you. Welcome to Universal's Animal Actors. My name is Tina. This is my best friend, Mr. T. Mr. T and I both work for a company that's been training animals for movies and television for over 40 years. Something you may not realize is many of your favorite animal stars came from rescues and shelters. And just like Mr. T, they got their start right here on this stage in front of a live audience. In a little while, we'll show you what T and his friends had to learn before they got their big break. But until then, there's your snack, and off you go. Let's get this show started with a little friend of mine. This is Flappy. Hi, Flappy. Now, Flappy has been trained to fly from one person to another. In order to demonstrate this, I need to go get that second item. Once he gets the first one right, I guarantee he never misses the second one. So this is going to be a 100% show. You folks are going to be totally amazed when... Wait, Paco? Where did you get this? Paco! So sorry about that, Henry. That was Paco's girlfriend. But you did an excellent job. You want to stand up and give a big wave to all your Hollywood fans? Nice. You want to take a bow?
Right, next up is the famous WaterWorld show. Yes, this looks amazing. I've seen some videos of this before. Animal Actors was pretty good. We actually left a bit early because this is on in about 3 minutes. So yeah, we don't want to be late for it because apparently you get wet. This is amazing show building here for it. The actual show itself looks amazing, like jet skis and you'll see it. I'll try and film as much as I can of this. This looks brilliant.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called WaterWorld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find dry land first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned until now.
When you see him, I want you to shoot him. You go! Yeah, come! Fire! Well, excuse me, Helen. Did I say anybody could leave till this party was over? Fuck! You're dead! Hey! Give me the gun. Get the gun. Cousin, the Mariner's right there. I've got one good eye and I can see this. Let's go! Hey, Tiny, you're up. When he comes about, you take his head off. Come on, look at it. Yeah. Take it off! We've got guns, he's got water. You ain't going anywhere. you brute! No! Give me that! Oh! No! You made me hit my seaplane! Pull up! Pull up, you idiot!
Right, I know I've said in the past vlogs before, I don't really do shows, but that was amazing. I really like stunt shows and stuff that's unique. That was amazing. How they did this plane, I do not know. Come flying over there. As you can see, it's not attached to anything. It's attaching a rope, obviously, to winch it back over there. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. What a show. All the pyrotechnics, the fire, the acting, the everything about it. Right, we've got a few more rides to do. The park does close in about an hour and a half, so we haven't got long to do the rest of the stuff we need to do. Basically just Harry Potter and The Simpsons, and that's pretty much it. And we've missed one other show out, which was the like special effects, yeah, and then obviously Jurassic World, which is closed. So we've done really well today. But that was amazing, that. Right, so come back over towards Hogsmeade. Yeah, it didn't take us long to get here. Oh, seriously though, that WaterWorld show was amazing. Hello.
Hello, welcome to Hogsmeade, my friend.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Hello.
You hear what he said?
What?
That's an unusual wand you've got.
An unusual wand. Hello. I could have a job here. Yeah, as I was sorry, as I was saying, yeah, WaterWorld. Yeah, we don't tend to do the shows. We come to a theme park, you pay a lot of money to come to these places, and I want to sit around for hours on end watching shows and parades. Stunt shows, I don't mind watching. That one at Energylandia is really good. That's well worth watching, and that was amazing. That was one of the best stunt shows I've ever seen. I mean, I love the film as it is anyway. It's one of my all-time favourite films is WaterWorld. Although it didn't do great at the box office, I like it. It's my sort of film. It's basically like Mad Max, but on water. It was awesome. Really, really good. Right, here we go. Harry Potter time. It's really funny to say it like this. When this one actually opened, it had 3D glasses on it, and because it was so severe with the motion of the ride as well, hello, it was making everyone feel sick. That's clever, wasn't it? It was making everyone feel sick, so they took the 3D aspect off it. Saying that as well, we did Batman not so long ago as well at Warner Brothers Studio in Abu Dhabi. That was amazing. Look at that, that looks fantastic there. Wow, here we go. There you go, final ride done. Well, other than The Simpsons, which we might not bother with doing, we've pretty much done everything here. It's been great. That is a fantastic ride. How it works is amazing. It's basically a robo-arm. I don't know if you know what a robo-arm, but it's on a track at the bottom, but the top section moves around like that. Sits 4 people in a row. And yeah, you just got some set pieces. Again, it's the same usual thing. Lots of screens, lots of spinning around, making you feel sick, and then you get off and you're like, and then you don't want to go on again. It's great. The theming's amazing. The facade is fantastic, but
The actual ride took forever.
yeah. It took forever to get to it, but advertised in 15 minutes, it took less than 4 minutes to actually get to the ride. Amazing. Everything's been, well, we haven't really waited for anything today at all. Everything's been pretty much walk on. It's been fantastic today. There's a lot of crowds about. as you can see, there's, you know, all the shows have been really busy, but no one's on the rides. I don't know where they all are for some reason.
It's not that busy. Yeah.
It's not that busy at all, no. But it's actually quite a small park. Even the walkways are quite narrow, so I'd hate to see this park at capacity in the summertime. I bet it's absolutely rammed, and I don't know, it'd be horrible.
During the holiday, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a pleasant experience. But you also got the shops as well, Holly Fanders, and all the candy shops, and the pub as well. There's all sorts of places to eat and things. It's a good little area, but I think we're pretty much done here, to be honest. It's 10 to 5 now. Park's open for another hour and 10 minutes. But no, it's been pretty good here. I've enjoyed it. I don't think it's as good as Universal Studios in Florida. I mean, for starters, you have got the Studio Tour here, but as rides go, Florida's slightly better, only slightly, because this doesn't have Men in Black, and Men in Black's eggs. I like that, and E.T.
And Spider-Man.
And no, Spider-Man's in the other park, isn't it? But no, it's been really good here. Really enjoyed it today. But I must admit, and I know I keep going on about it, when we was at Warner Brothers Studios, I keep saying Warner Brothers Studios, Warner Brothers World in Abu Dhabi, the Batman ride, oh man, that's, yeah, brilliant. So much better than that Harry Potter. But I think we're pretty much done, actually. Right, that's it, end of the day for us. We're actually leaving an hour before park closes. Just closed at 6 o'clock. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. It's about 2 minutes to 5. We've done pretty much everything. The Simpsons is on a 60-minute wait. I'm not waiting 60 minutes for the Simpsons ride, especially if I've already done it in Florida, and it's pretty much the same thing. So we're gonna have a walk down City Walk and see what we can find in there. But no, I've really enjoyed it, actually. Thank you, cheers. Really good to come and see it. You know, a very iconic, famous theme park. Oh, some really good rides. There's some really good theme in here as well. Yeah, so sure she was about to do her arm. But no, it's been really good here. It is pretty cold though now, and it's a bit windy. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But no, the best ride for me, well, the best attraction, I would say, was definitely the tour. Actually, the tour was fantastic. Best ride, I would say, the Mummy, because I did that twice. And that was about it, really. The Simpsons I'm not a fan of. Harry Potter is alright. The little coaster's alright. Transformers is pretty good. But the Studio Tour is the highlight of this place. If I'm honest, I thought the park was a bit smaller than I thought it might have been. And yeah, there's probably, what, 6 or 7 rides I think there is. But no, it's been good. I've really enjoyed it, actually, and it's somewhere that I'll probably come back in the future too. But I wouldn't rush back, because now you've done it all. Well, there you go. I've got to finish the vlog now. Tomorrow we are going to Six Flags Magic Mountain. They opened up today, West Coast Races. So we should get on that new ride tomorrow, new Premier Rides racing coaster. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for next time I upload another video. And from Universal Studios in Hollywood, I'll see you later. Bye for now.